Welcome to the HR Forum, and it's an exciting time where we had a group of authors in Namibia came together and gave us this amazing product, the HR Practitioner's Handbook by Namibians for Namibians, and specifically to grow Namibia's workforce. And today I'm joined by Trudi. As everybody was busy making banana bread, like we talked with Mercy during the lockdown, she was writing a chapter in this amazing book. Trudi, good afternoon, and thank you for joining me here. And first out of the blocks, why did you agree to do this when everybody else was working and chilling from home?
I was a bit hesitant in the beginning, but Ziggy convinced me. I've got some history with Ziggy, and I think COVID actually pushed me towards this, and it gave me a bit of a platform also, because I definitely, the whole lockdown and COVID made me question some stuff, and made me think about some ideas. And I've been 30 years in this industry, so when Ziggy planted the seed, I thought, yeah, maybe, but my idea was more about change, diversity, and leadership. But then Ziggy pushed me, said, Trudy, you need to write about training and development, because that is me and Ziggy's connection. And I took those themes and I pulled it into training and development.
So to tie back into exactly what you just talked about, training and development, there's been talk about we've got undercooked graduates that walk into the workforce. How does this chapter help us deal with such a complex issue where the graduate is there, qualified in the field, but not really equipped to do the job? And how does this chapter give an insight to an HR practitioner who's out there and trying to solve such a dichotomy?
I think, yeah, that is definitely one of the biggest challenges that we experience in the workplace. If you go to any forum or institution, and I've been privileged to be part of the NTA in some way, that was the key concern. And in this chapter, I definitely address that, because it's not a quick fix. And it's also not a one direction fix. You need to look at different avenues, and I think it's a matter of doing a lot of things. There's a lot of areas that we need to touch and get the clock running again.
Yeah, you talk about a lot of areas, and that can become overwhelming. Just quickly, one slight tip that you can give an HR practitioner that needs to touch base on some of the training that an employee needs. What will be the easiest tip out of the block that you can say, look, if you try and do this, this might push you in the right direction?
I think to be very connected to the world of work, because it's a dynamic world that we're living in. And to assume that in 10 years' time, to have a certain skill will be sufficient. It's not like that anymore. So I think any employee should be connected to where the world is going. I always tell people, if you want to be an accountant, Google accountant in Singapore, see what is the minimum requirements of that job, and try to aspire to go to there, because we need to move faster and different.
Absolutely. And in an ever-changing world, it's always good to have something that you can look towards as a map. And I promise you, this HR Practitioner's Handbook is exactly that in our HR community. Trudy, thank you so much for spending time with us and having a chat about your chapter. And congratulations and well done by being part of this amazing project that's going to help us improve our workforce. Thank you so much for that. And there you have it, the HR Practitioner's Handbook. It's going to be out soon by Namibians, for Namibians, and growing Namibia's workforce. Until next time, thank you and ciao.